America, the land of opportunities. Los Angeles, the city of dreams. A place where millions come to pursue their dreams and leave their mark in the world. However, it's now time to say goodbye. Have you ever felt just so lost in your life that things were changing, that maybe you were changing? You know, that feeling deep inside you that a chapter in your life had ended and a new one had to begin. I hope this video will inspire you.
So are you gonna miss LA?
Yeah. I still remember how in the past I used to come to this secret little hike every day with my best friend to talk about our dreams and our hopes for the future. It's really not easy to say goodbye to the familiar in life, but it's necessary to grow and to evolve. I still remember I was just 18 when I came here. All I had was a suitcase and a bunch of dreams. Damn. And as I look back on my time here, I can see so clearly how all the memories and experiences I've made led me to this very moment. To the decision to leave and start new. See, as I kept living here, I kept asking myself, why do I feel so lost? And the feeling kept getting worse and worse till I fell into depression. On the outside, I had a great life and a great business, a life with lots of friends and lots of fun, but on the inside, I was miserable. I had no motivation anymore. I started having lots of bad habits, and every morning just getting up from the bed became a struggle. No matter the things I could achieve in the world or the experiences I could have, nothing brought me true happiness. Nothing. But after a great journey within and after meditating for 1 hour every single day, I had an ego death. I realized everything that I thought I was not, and that I've been wearing a mask my entire life. I realized that I came to LA because that's what I wanted to do, to reach validation, to prove others wrong, to achieve and achieve, but not because I wanted to be here. And today, after discovering who I am and my purpose, I decided to listen to this strange feeling inside me that is telling me to go. Because I want to see the world, I want to experience more, I want to live more. What about you? You gonna miss LA?
Kinda. Yeah.
Should we go for a final surf?
Yeah.
Before moving here, I thought about LA like everyone does. The mansions in the hills, the Hollywood sign, and all the beautiful people. After moving into my first place, I quickly realized it's a dog-eat-dog city, and only the top dogs make it big. The thought of having that big beautiful house and the Ferrari in the garage kept me motivated and my fire burning. I worked relentlessly, and my business was thriving. I was on my way, until Friday, March 13th of 2020, when the whole world came to a halt.
I thought it would be a nice 2-week vacation because I could relax and let loose, because I couldn't do anything, right? No one could. Those 2 weeks turned to 2 months. Those months turned to over 1.5 years. My business and myself felt completely worthless.
Without anything to do, no gym, no work, and limited social interactions, I needed an escape. Thankfully, after months of searching, I found surfing, or better, it found me. There's truly no comparable feeling to the sun on your skin, the salty water on your lips, and riding above the ocean on a wave.
Having lived in the United States my whole life, and now a passionate surfer, I want to continue to see the world's best beaches, chase the swells, and soak up the sun. I simply just want to experience more, most of which lives outside of these big cities.
But also, here's why we're moving from the city and why you should consider it too.
There's certainly a lot to do in the big cities, but as always, with the good comes the bad. I've noticed that in the cities, people are generally less friendly, higher stressed, and more concerned about what they have to do than the people around them. Prices and rent are constantly increasing in cities, making it more and more expensive every year. This is why you'll see a much greater homeless population, which comes hand in hand with violence and crime. It's like living in a concrete jungle where only the strong survive and the weak get left behind. The rat race of the city life eats away your soul, leaving you feeling anxious, depressed, and alone. Researchers found that cities are 21% more likely to have anxiety disorders and 39% more likely to have mood disorders.
And this guy right behind me literally just like wiped his butt right in the middle of the street. Why do we live here?
Big cities are filled with filth and corruption, where the air is toxic, the noise is annoying, and the only greenery is found in the form of dollar bills.
We just want a simpler way of life, one that's more relaxed, less stressed, and has more nature.
And that's why we're moving to Bali. Yes, change can be scary, but even though leaving home and getting out of your comfort zone are literally some of the most difficult things to do, they're also the most rewarding. It's so easy to get stuck in your daily routines, in the familiar, where you do the same thing every single day. You wake up at the same time, you drink your coffee in your favorite cup, you're driving the same route to go to the same job for 8 hours a day, to then come home, watch TV for like 3 hours a day, and do everything all over again the next day. And as you do all of that, you wait for the weekend to go out with the same friends, going to the same places, doing the same things. Do you call that a life? I mean, sure, it's comfortable, but how many times have you thought, I wish I could do something more? How many times have you thought, I wish I could be someone else? When I moved to LA from Italy, I knew I had to take the chance, and it changed my life. Then I got comfortable too. So now, I'm ready to do it again.
Now, we're not saying that tomorrow you have to pack your bags and move to Bali like us, although we highly recommend it, but you should take a step, any step to get out of your comfort zone. It doesn't have to be a big one, but it has to be a step forward. Even something small like meeting new people, trying a new hobby, or doing that thing you've always been afraid to do. You just have to start somewhere, and who knows, you might just find yourself along the way. Oh, and most important thing, make sure to like and subscribe, but also, don't be afraid to fall. Just do it. Just take the risk. Remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Enjoy the ride, take it all in, and build as many memories as possible along the way. Don't just exist, live. Los Angeles and America will always hold a special place in our hearts, but it's time for us to move on and see what the rest of the world has to offer. It's time for this new chapter of our lives to begin. Are you ready for yours?